GameStop. 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 Welcome, welcome everyone. Welcome back to the battles, the night of the final war, hopefully. The night of the end. And the regaining of my throne, hopefully. Sounds like we are live. Let me bring up chat. Oh yeah, we get the proper, the better throne, which I will build it at the end of the stream, if we beat him tonight. Welcome, Foster. I'm here to see which name is spelled correctly. Hopefully mine. Just backwards. Actually, you know what it is? No. The reason why it's spelled backwards is he's not really Dracula anymore, right? Because he gave up that title. But tonight we reclaim it. At least in theory. I don't know. Something just tells me. I don't know. I keep having it in the back of my head. There's something just tells me, which I put, as you can tell, aesthetically, I put another piece of armor on. I got our jacket back so we look better. I just didn't like the way that other chest piece looked. It just didn't work with the aesthetic I was going for. Sadly, still couldn't get any guns worth a darn. So we will have to do this without our guns. We'll just be fighting him in basically, full version of ourselves anyways. Which will be used between this and this. I actually like this now because of my new build. I have changed some things around to make us way more savage. You'll see when we're fighting in a certain way. Should work for both equally, just as savagely in different ways. But alright, let us head down towards the bottom. Let me check if there's anything I need to check in these. Nah, okay. Don't have anything going. Do I have anything cooking in? Yeah, the glass. The glass. That's so I can make canisters later, chat. Okay, I'll have to get some more. That's if we need it. To be fair, we've got enough to make some radium if it comes down to it. I've got basically enough to make everything. If it comes down to where we're like, oh no, we need to rebuild and try again. But oh yeah, I should grab my blood type. Which one you took the other one, right? Which one did you grab? Oh, I had one customized in there. Didn't you say you wanted rogue for movement? Or was that? Yeah, there's a rogue Dracula in there. It's the one of the. It's a hybrid. I made a bunch of hybrid potions for what we were using. I'm going brute Dracula. But I'm actually going to reverse. I'm going Draculian Brute because I found out Draculian Brute is better for me because it adds more. I still get to keep my parry chance, but because it's Draculian primary, I get to have all my crit chances too. So I would say we go, or I'm going to go ahead and drink mine now so I can put the container up.
The perfect treat.
Where we're going, there's going to be no sunlight anyways. I'm going to go ahead and teleport. I don't think... Oh, wait, no. There's one other thing I need to drink real quick before I leave. Wrong one. I don't know why I split it.
A brilliant concoction.
Now, let's go. Closest teleporter is that one. We're gonna start off with dual blade and see how that goes. No, let's start off with big boy blade. Dual blade does more damage overall because it attacks faster, but Excuse me, chat. I'm still recovering from all the food I ate earlier. I went out to the buffet before I did everything today, so. Excuse me, gods, I need to come in. Who are you? Get out of here! I guess that would have been easier, but. Guess that would have been kind of easier. I didn't think. Always forget about the bat half the time, to be fair. Which now is probably a better idea. It's gonna take forever otherwise. Oh, I didn't see the mission thing. Well, we've already started the streams. Excuse me. Dang. Wait, where'd he go? Stop teleporting on me. Nice. Oh yeah, hold on. Well, you gotta have it equipped, don't you? Oh, well, yeah, it hurts you in here if you don't have it equipped. Okay, I see. That's annoying because it's a weaker gym than mine, but okay. Let me go ahead and, hold on, let me go ahead and do my weapon coverings before we go in.
Absolutely not.
Alright,
I disagree.
hold on, mom's coming in. Wait, you good? Oh, we gotta leave
Absolutely
one out.
not.
I'm about to fight the final boss, chat.
Thank you. I decline.
Just give me, yeah, just give me a, refresh my Pepsi
No,
mixture. And put Mountain Dew over there.
To me.
Yeah.
I decline.
Well, actually, no, I'll save that for tomorrow. Put eggnog mixture as my second drink. Eggnog. Gonna have the eggnog, chat. Let me read chat real quick before while I wait for her to bring my drink. I don't want her to. She's about to have to leave, so don't want to start the boss battle just yet, even though the Blood Moon is here. Also, I bring Dawn of War 4 news. If everything I read is correct, Dark Angels are a separate Space Marine faction than the Blood Ravens. Like, different. Oh, yeah, that's what I figured. That's what's going to make it harder to not play just one.
Cast your gaze.
Well, I totally will play both. No, I am going. I'll play both. Hello, Ardnot. How's your day been? Hello, Sealy. Welcome, welcome. It has been good. Tim King has walked in the door. Oh, I see that. You see that? Some sort of. Why do I not see a physical body?
No, thank you.
Tim King, why do I have a bad feeling that
I
I was
disagree.
100% right about this battle? At least if I win this, I get my proper soul gem that I need. That's why I don't think this is really Dracula. I don't, chat. I think there's gonna be a spirit or something of him, but the real him's still in that crystal over there, and that what we're gonna do here is free him, and he's gonna go back to his body, and we have to fight him over there. But this at least means like, just in case, I'm gonna drink some sunlight resistance, even though I doubt he'd use that kind of power. Blood Ravens are good for small battles and stealth missions, but the Dark Angels are all-out war, as they should be. That does sound more accurate. That sounds fun. Tam King's like, I will fight him in spider mode. It is kind of strange there was no build for like transformations, like fighting and transformations, and giving him attacks and stuff. Yeah. And being able to move around, but that's only for the wolf. I think moves faster for that one, but yeah. Which, speaking of which, I need to check something. Yeah, I do have the right one on. Whoa. Thank you, I'm gonna hide back here. You wait for. I'll wait back here while you go in. Which is gonna be probably the more annoying part of the fight, whatever this is. I'm still telling you now, this can't be Dracula. I do not think this is Dracula. Do you know what time the event ends? Oh, well.
Lovely.
Hold on, let me wait till you get that done. Switch that out. Switch the thing over now. So then I need you to do me a quick favor then, since you might be. What? Okay. Hold on 1 second, Chad. I'll be right back. But I am back. Alright. Let me close the door. Let's see. 3 wolf and wyvern with demon. Demon being a unique. So it gets a demon form too? I feel like my original build for my witch is now just useless. The one where I was trying to turn her into like a little fire demon lady. I feel like that build just is not useful now. Aw, Tam, don't remind me of the sad story in SCP. Suggest you read it. What's that? What story? Oh, Here Be Dragons. Yeah, that story is pretty sad. Alright. 1 second, chat. Let me get a sip of my eggnog. I mean, same difference. It's got chocolate wine in it. Alright. He is a melee demon that can cause volcano. See that? But that I would have loved that. See, that's what I think would have made that transformation for the fire witch or whatever build so much better. But oh well. Guess I'll be doing a druid instead. I do want to try that game and do some new classes soon. But all right, let's see what we can do. Will we die, chat, or will we beat it on the first try? Take your bets now. Oh boy. Oh, great. It's a long elevator up. There we go. Ooh. Ah.
The scent of a bloodkin. You wield a fraction of my power, don't you?
What you don't know is you're the fake and I'm the real one. I'm about to show you. Shadow Realm, is this you, Gil? It's Dracula shot. Whoa. Can I get that sword, sir?
The scent of power, unmistakably mine.
Ah.
Thank you.
You know what? Big sword versus big sword. How about that?
No mercy.
Oh, ow, whoa! Uh-oh, I have a bad feeling about this.
Grovel before you. No mercy.
Oh man, so those are what, yeah. So I know what's gonna kill us the first time. Those blades are absolutely, oh yep, I'm dead. Alright. I knew it wouldn't be on the first try, because with these types of games, you can never win on the first try. Alright, well, that was a death. Oh, luckily it puts us right outside. The good thing is I don't have to pick up anything anymore, chat. God, what? Oh my good. Hold on one second,
Come
chat.
to me, bearing the power of my blood. Bold, but naive.
I yield. It is my honor. It is my honor. The victory is yours.
Alright, I'm back, chat. Hold on one second. Alright, I'm back, chat. Oh yeah, okay. Well, mine don't drop, period, because I don't have anything that can drop. I learned armor and accessories and like weapons can't drop. So, yeah, well, that you do, but mine are in my quick slot, so they can't drop. So, And it's like I redid my entire little quick inventory. I don't have anything in my normal inventory except my swapping necklace I use, which is gonna make this harder because I can't use my. I wonder. Wait, do I take damage if I switch necklaces now? I don't. Okay, I'm gonna use my necklaces. He's jipping me on me actually being able to do what I can do. Cause that Dracula necklace is terrible. Well, let me say why are you bringing Diablo in this files here? Them dudes are all by snake literal demons. That's true. But she means like power scale, like how hard does the boss seem? Pretty decently difficult so
My
far.
legion stands ready for my return. I will not tolerate
Give
this
me my
delay.
return. Roger that. Now that we can have our rage possibly activated now.
Learn to
There it is. Whoa, okay. Oh, you get vampire cursed. Okay.
fleeing will not save you. A vortex of blood where all things end.
You gotta stay near him. And then you gotta get out. Yeah, then you gotta get out at the end. Is this cave getting bigger? It does. You gotta save your veil for it. Oh, he's in wolf mode! I'm doing pretty good avoiding him this time, but I don't know if the great sword is gonna be fast enough because I can't. He's moving around so much, I can't get my crits off. Yeah, he's gonna kill me now. Oh, I'm dead. Whoa, how that didn't kill me, I'm not sure.
Kneel to my dominion. There is no escape from your fate.
Nah, I'm dead.
No, this cannot be the end.
Yeah. I might have to use the double sword on this one. Yeah, I don't know. I guess a solid 7 for now. It depends on if he gets a second phase.
I can taste my bloodline in the air. A rare treat in a challenger.
I'll try one more time, but then I'm switching to double sword if this don't work.
The powers you bear belong to me. Surrender them or face your destiny. On your knees.
When you have vampire curse, that's when the explosion will happen. Yeah, see, we have to stay away from each other when we have that.
Run.
I love you.
Flee. Never seek kneel and die.
Well, that's not what's making me more annoyed. That I can avoid. The problem is oh, well, now I did both. But my problem is he's chasing you too much. So I can't stay nowhere near him. Like, I'm chasing him the entire time, and it's getting me hurt.
Mercy.
You want to stay kind of mid-range when that happens. Yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, you gotta be kind of aggressive with him. You need to stay at mid-range with him. Too far away, and he's gonna teleport too much. Too close, he's just gonna spam you. You have to fight him at mid-range.
Kneel to my dominion.
forgot I have to revive. Duh. But I think the other thing about this game, though, what makes things actually harder, if I had an actual Diablo level character, I actually don't think he'd be that hard. But the reason why that is because you have more defensive things in Diablo. Like, even with a more
Footsteps.
aggressive character,
An
there's
uncommon
more ways to
sound in my
dodge and more
tireless
ways to create
domain.
ways to defend yourself and survive extra hits and do different things and all kinds of things. This game doesn't really do that.
My
So
blood
you have to
courses
really
within
be on
me.
your dodging A
No
game. Dodging's
matter.
really all you have.
It will only
Dodging
serve
and
when
running
the
around at the right
victorious
right
return.
speed. Yeah, so getting hit by his basic causes the explosion. I see. See, he likes going for you. Yeah, I get that. So his blood attack causes that in general. Oh, okay, that's a whoa. Oh, okay, well. Also, I need you to be helping me kill these wolves when you see them. Oh, there, you're dead. Yeah.
Death is not the end.
An uninvited guest.
Essentially, yeah, because you see how fast the boss is, but how I am not that fast. I mean, I'm already reaching the Break minimum of crit chance, and
My first
movement
challenger
speed I
in
think can only be up to
bearing just
20%
a hint
extra.
of my power.
And even
Let
then,
us
you'd only be able to
see
build
how
one
you
type
wield
of
it.
armor and one setup of build to even get that high. Oh, okay, that was BS as hell, whatever just happened, but alright. I dodged the wrong attack. A lot of the animations for him look the same too for me, to my eyes too, so I don't like that. Yeah, I'm already dead. This fight for some reason in my brain is just not working right now. Nah, I'm dead. I'm already got one hit. We've done no damage to him.
There is no escape from your fate.
Ah. I'm already dead.
Kneel to my domain.
Yeah,
Kneel and die. There is no escape from your fate.
trying to think of a way to mitigate some things, but yeah, that. So, tip for fighting him for this next
You
one.
have come to me,
His most dangerous attack to
bearing
you
the power of my
is not
blood,
necessarily the explosion, because the
Bold,
explosion only happens
but
because
naive.
he can imbue vampire curse with his anytime any of his sword attacks hit you. So avoiding those are kind of temperamental. So and it's like those are kind of. I think this is gonna have to be a. This is what what's funny about this fight. And this is what's pissing me off right now because I don't have them. You know, it'd be the greatest weapon to kill him with right now, chat. Do you know what would be the just seeing how he fights and how you notice when I'm further away from him, he barely hits me with anything. I'm really pissed I didn't find any purple ones. Let's try this again.
Belong to me. Surrender them or face your destiny.
Hey, where'd he go? over there.
Will not save you.
Oh shit! Like if you get, oh, okay, he hit me. Now I'm gonna be ready to dodge. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Ah.
Flee will
Oh, wolves.
not save you.
Ah.
No mercy.
Are you absolute dead?
Grovel. There is no escape from your wrath.
Ah, he went from it. He went
This
for me.
cannot be the end.
Yeah, you gotta be killing them wolves. Because we cannot let them build up to more than 5. Because it puts us in basically an infinite running thing where we won't be able to do any more damage for the rest of the battle.
I can taste my bloodline in the air. A rare treat in a challenger. My legion stands ready for my return.
Shouldn't have called him a fraud. Oh, he is a fraud. He's winning because he has to put me in a weakened state. Because the game does this. I've seen, this Dracula is basically early version Castlevania Dracula.
Run, little whelpling. Feel the heart of the too.
Ow.
There is no escape from your fate. On your knees.
Hit. Oh.
Learn to obey. No mercy.
Oh.
Kneel to my dominion.
He got me finally. That was a little bit of a better of a fight from me that time against him. I understand final bosses are supposed to be hard, but this is ridiculous. That's what Farsight said. I mean, this is what we call the troll boss. Like normally, I'll admit, normally the bosses in most games, the irony is the boss is not the final boss who does that. That'd have been an Anvil guy, but this might be the one that takes the cake. It depends on how quickly I can learn his movements. I'm starting to instinctually get him in my mind a little bit now because I'm starting to see where some of the attacks are coming from. You really do have to like take your patience with him. You gotta strike him, give him a second to try to strike you, dodge it by moving to the side, then keep striking him. Because if you keep hammering him, he's gonna gut check you basically with a basic, which is gonna give you Vampiric Curse. And if you dodged recently, which then it's gonna hit you with another hit.
Thank you for returning it to me.
All right, big guy.
Fleeing will not save you.
Oh, great. So yeah, great. So Tam King said.
No mercy for the weak. There is no escape.
How did that come hit me? Why did that come that far? Oh wow! Ow!
Fleeing will not save you.
Come on! I'm dead.
Kneel
I just hate that this game has a programming where an object will hit another player that's not meant for it. I don't like that. I've never liked that in video games.
In my veins flows the essence of truth.
I got hit because it was aiming at you, and I was just trying to come in to help you, and it got me instead. Should have some, well, Radon in the DLC from Farseer. That guy was so darn hard for all the AoE spams he throws at you. I don't know, I mean, even in Elden Ring, I have to say, I mean, there are some bosses that kind of push that limit, but it's like, there's like, majority of the time, even in Elden Ring, like, if you built your character how you really wanted and made it really refined, I think even in that, you're still going to have less of an annoyance. Like, there's a difference between just trying to win and then, we're not even supposed to win this first phase from what Tam Team just read on the internet. So I'm like, do we even try to hit them all? Do we have to do damage? Or is it just based on a timer? Ow. Oh, I could dodge, darn it. Well, at least I have it now. Have it, Tim. You gotta stop hugging me like that sometimes. I don't know how you be doing that sometimes. You just run exactly the same direction I do.
Run, little rumbling.
I'm already almost dead.
Fleeing will not save you. On your knees.
No. This cannot be the end.
Plus, you can heal. This game you can't heal. Yeah, it's because this game doesn't let you heal. That's another thing I'm not a fond of. Especially, it seems that's probably my one downside mechanically for V Rising is that even when you build a blood build, and I get why they didn't do this because they probably didn't want people to rely on it and create a meta. But I do think this game was too heavily intricized originally towards PvP. And that's why a lot of these decisions were made, because in a PvP scenario, yes, you don't want easy healing because people are going to cheat. But I don't think this game should have been PvP at all, if you want my opinion. At least not at first. Like, I think eventually it could have been a PvP game, and you could have created a whole new mode and map for that. But I think initially this game should have been PvE, because then you could have put all the bells and whistles on customization, the different types of armors you earn in the game, creating different builds like any other RPG roleplay survival game. It's a great game, but I think it's missing that last little push that makes it what it truly could have been. And I think that's what's going to make this fight more annoying than enjoyable. Are we going back in? Well, I mean, we've still got 26 minutes on the potion, or at least I do, from my little potion I drank for my crit chance. Once that gives up, we have to go back and refresh or decide if we're going to try again. And realistically, if we can't beat him by this weekend, there is still a little bit of a certain limit I have with this game, as fun as it's been, that I'm not letting this game get in the way of Baldur's Gate 3. So, there's no offense in that case, Baldur's Gate 3 is better for what it tries to be. I'm not saying, this isn't a good game, though. I've loved it, enjoyed it. I wouldn't put as much time into it as I did, so. I just wonder how much damage are we supposed to do to him to even get him to go into his second phase. I dodged that, but sure, we'll go with that. Ah, crap. Okay, well, double tap. He's also got moves that can literally triple tap you in the right scenario. I'm almost dead. I'm dead.
I cannot go on.
Yeah, I don't know. This might be too much, Chad. This might be too annoying for my taste. I mean, because I know how I would beat him, but this means another few days of grinding. Because this means that to beat him guaranteed, it means I know I need to go get some guns. I need to get guns on the same level I have this great sword. Because without him, I do think melee is just not going to do it. I just don't think it is. And that's also a problem. My only other problem I have with this game as a whole, it forces you to use certain things to beat certain bosses, even at all in some cases. And I'm like, what's the point of making a build I like then?
Ready for my return.
Like I said, this game's great, but it missed the niche at the very end of what it could have been. That's what I hope they improve it with their new updates and things that they're talking about, but we'll see.
No mercy.
Yeah, that was DS right there. Yeah, what the world. Oh.
Feel the heart of the Flee will not save you.
Oh, shit.
No mercy.
Yeah, he knows where I'm at. You don't know where I'm at?
Within the distance.
Oh shit, I did something.
Fresh blood.
What did you do? What did I do? Hey! Stop drinking my blood, you bitch! Ah! Did that just heal him? Ah.
Fleeing will not save a vortex of blood.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, I did better. I mean, I'm starting to learn. You saw how well I was starting to dodge his attacks. I'm starting to learn the angles that you can get around certain things, but that's going to take me dying at least, like, realistically, for muscle memory in most cases for it to win, which is what most people do to beat hard bosses. This is why I don't like over strenuously hard bosses in game. As someone from more of a developer's perspective, for like trying to make that way the game is more enjoyable for people to play. This is why I like Elden Rings, but I don't play them often. Those types of games. This is why Code Vein's my main choice of that, because even Code Vein can push that to the limit a little bit for me. But that's still got better setups and ways to heal and do things in that than technically this game does. So that's why it's still better overall. But just in that being said, like, when you make a boss so hard, and this has become too average to me lately in video gaming, when you make a boss so hard that the average or not even just average, the somewhat even non-average person, like even like in my case as a hardcore gamer, has to fight that boss, or other people I've watched play, has to fight that boss like 12 different times before their muscle memory goes, all right, I've seen what all can hurt me now. There's actually a game that covers this. It's kind of funny. This makes you play the boss in the reverse perspective. It's called the Queen of the Dark Realm or whatever. But it's kind of that same subject is what's happening. Is I have to basically die multiple times before my brain finally goes, oh, I see that does this. I see that he does that. until it just becomes automatic, machine-like. But to me, that's not really enjoyment, or you're not really learning. You're just force-feeding your way through the fight. You're winning through what they call outlasting, like a trial. But even a trial, boy, is less painful. But yeah, he used your own move against you. He really did. But I noticed that too. Maybe it doesn't go down in here, which that'd be nice. Although our equipment probably definitely is. I'll have to check our durability in a second. I've got 19 minutes left on this Raven potion. I'm gonna try a faster attack weapon, even though it's shorter range, and that's not really a good idea, but we'll try it.
Blood. Bold, but naive. My first challenger in eons, bearing just a hint of my power. Let us see how you wield it. Kneel to my dominion. There is no escape from your fate.
Oh wow, okay, that's it. Alright. Alright. Oh!
Run, Weapling. You will learn to obey. Kneel to my dominion. Run, little Weapling.
Damn it.
Grovel. Gaze into the maw.
Where is it? Where is it? Okay, it's going that way.
Will not save you. Kneel and die.
Well, are you getting hit by those little ball things he's shooting when he's rotating?
You will learn to obey. Within the mist unseen. Fresh blood.
Ah, I forgot to dodge.
Grovel. Flee will not save you. On your
Freaking phone. Everything's distracting tonight.
feel the heartbeat of your tomb.
Now my stomach's giving me problems. Ah!
Kneel to my dominion. No mercy. I am the darkness that devours all.
Come on, you think my alarm will go off on its own after a while?
Feel my
Ah, I'm just gonna let him kill me. It's annoying as hell. My stomach's bothered. Too many distractions tonight.
I cannot go on.
Life's been. It's also why I'm ready for a change of pace, because life's just been too lately. I don't want to get too much into it, Chad, because IRL's been really rough lately. Good for all my church stuff and all that, and my faith, but family side is, yeah. I love Mom, but she's starting to get down there. I think she's starting to have some issues in some areas, heart-wise and other places, mentally. So, it's very stressful. Sometimes my stomach does hit me because I have a little bit of stomach. I don't want to go too much about IBS if anyone knows what that is. It kicks in when there's a lot of stress going on. That's what I was doing, but I forget. I always time it wrong. Uh, but, alright. Just eating and watching the migraine that boss is. Yes, it is very much. I'm starting to somewhat understand, but I mean, thing is like it says to avoid doing anything in the first phase. I'm like, yeah, but we have to hurt him. It's like, how would you?
An uninvited guest. Welcome to my realm of eternal night.
That's what I'm saying, though. That's why, if that's the case, I won't play this game anymore. I'll be done with it because I don't like games like that. That'll be my final group for this. I gave it all the love I could, but I don't like when a game forces
The
my
scent of
hand.
honey
Never force my hand. I
step
don't care what you
behind,
think I should do.
thinking
It's
of
like
return.
it's like when it comes to a video game, it should be what the player wants to build. Everything should have an option to beat a boss somehow. Like he got us both right. That's a terrible start. That's already screwed.
No mercy for the weak.
You have to be directly in the center of that. The problem is I can't recognize that animation enough yet. Yeah, I'm already almost dead.
There is no escape. Me.
Oh yeah, wow. Ah, I'm just gonna let him kill me.
Death is not the end.
Let's see. What time will you start? What time will you start BG3 on Tuesday? I got a final that day, and I'll return around 7:30, maybe earlier. I mean, it'll be probably around later times. It depends on how much I want to get like started into the game. So probably, I mean, I don't know. It's hard to guess with stuff like that. But I'm gonna say roughly 4:30, 5:30 is when I will start, and then it'll go for towards the afternoon and towards later. But you'll probably see the middle part at least for sure. I mean, it'll take me probably 30 minutes to an hour to make the character, anyways. First episode's usually just character creation and trying to learn the ways anyways. Not really usually anything major happening in the first episode. But then again, it is Baldur's Gate 3. And so, first 10 minutes, I married a goblin! Don't we have to create the characters at the same time? Well, no, your character would have to join mine, and then I think I could store it and use it? I'm not sure. That part I don't understand yet, so I don't know. Since I've never done co-op or sharing characters in BG3, I actually do not know when and how or what or when that has to happen, so. I mean, if that's the case, then I can always plan it for the day after that, like Wednesday or something. And do the other one Tuesday. One of the other ones. One of the three. There's three of them now because one kind of bombarded me and went, yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that. But I got to get a mouse pad before we can do that one. So if I don't have a mouse pad, that guarantees it'll be the second out of the three. Let's see. Sad I won't be controlling my character after this week, though, because on the 12th, I'm going to. Oh, that's cool. That's fine. It's alright, Celia. I will make sure your character does all the choices that you would make. You won't end up in some Labrador somewhere, I promise. Oh, man. Oh, okay. So you would have to, as soon as you jump in, you create a character at my level, according to what Tam King said. But you couldn't bring a higher level one to mine. But you will be at like it. So you could join at any time when you can, and then create your character, and it'll join in at that level. It sounds like whatever my level is, my character. So as Kempke said, it'll use like party XP and all that to catch up and make up the difference so you can keep moving and trucking. James will bring you back. I'm going to die. It says Farseer said, "Don't worry, James will bring you back." Yeah, he probably will. But nah, Seal, you can't die. He's like, I haven't fired you yet. Dizzy, that's worse. Alright, let's go. Let's try again. Because if we can't do this, we got 8 minutes left to try before this potion runs out. That gives me my crit chance to make me even be able to stand a chance. How much has he done damage to us?
An uncommon sound.
He is hurting us pretty decently. I'm already down to 2 power cores already needed to repair this necklace. Everything's kind of stacking up there. We're only going to have probably 1-2 good more tries anyways. At least right now. Yeah, we might not be able to do this.
My legion stands ready for my return. I will not tolerate this delay. On you. Run, little weapling.
Doing for me, huh? Oh, I sure went the other way with it to get hit.
You will learn to obey. There is no escape. In my veins flows the essence of true darkness. There is no escape from your fate.
Oh, that's strange. That must be only a co-op thing. Oh, that's cool. I tried to get behind him. Ah, he got me.
Death is not the end.
I started the death counter. Alright, good. Let's go. 5 minutes left on the potion. Holy crap, man. I really hate I don't have my guns. Also, another thing I think this game needs, a lock-on function. I know it sounds really dumb from an isometric perspective, but the fact that he can go off screen, it should recenter my camera so I can see him at the top of the screen again. You see how I can see less? So look at the bottom of the screen right now, chat. How much I see at the bottom versus how I can see him up on that throne up there, right? Then I turn around, you can see the back of the room now. You see how much more you see on the front versus or top versus the bottom? They should make it wherever he's locked on, the camera should do this. It should be wherever he is. That basically following him around, basically keeping me centered on him, pointing at his direction. This would help, I think, with the isometric, and I think that's what's also throwing me off, because you can kind of do that in Diablo to a certain extent. Now, you still have to aim your attacks, but it kind of keeps your main camera centered.
No mercy.
Ow. It just throws me off. when he does that.
No mercy.
Oh crap. Really? 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 I'm gonna die.
Grovel before your king. Flee will not save you. You will learn to obey. No mercy. Gaze into the maw of the vampiric vortex.
Oh, I got hit. I couldn't see this. Everything is the same color, man. That's also, as a game designer, even though it's a vampire, you gotta have subtleties, even if it's different shades of red. You gotta have subtlety. I couldn't, you know what got me hit right there? I couldn't tell the difference between the wolf and the little blast that he shoots out in a wave. Because I've learned when he's shooting, you just rotate with the blast in between the shoots. But I thought the wolf was the blaster and moved in the way of the blaster and got absolutely wrecked. Because they're the same exact color. Yeah. I feel like as we got towards the end of this game, and I didn't want to say it when we were playing it, with the last couple bosses, it felt like they ran out of kind of ideas and they just went with cheap and get as hard as we make the boss as hard as we can versus anything. Because once again, making sense towards this game originally was probably meant to be mostly PvP.
But naive.
That kind of makes sense because you don't want the people to just come in here and wreck Dracula, get the soul shard, and then wreck the other PvP team, right? So that makes sense for that. But once again, I think that's what held this game back, is because it tried to be PvP. Too soon, too quickly. You should be like, it should definitely have a difference for that.
Face your destiny.
Oh wow, you double tapped it.
On your knees. Run, little whelpling.
Obvious.
There is no escape.
I don't know if I dodged that. I don't think I did.
Run, no mercy for the weak. Kneel to my domain.
Oh, I was in the wrong spot. Oh, bruh, I sidestepped that. Come on now.
Grovel before your king.
Ah,
I cannot go on.
my potion wore out. Pretty much probably before Prime Solaris defeated him. So is the Shadow Realm a captured moment of the past? Yeah, I think it is too. Because I think Farseer is right. It's probably before Solaris defeated him. And he got trapped in this moment over and over again where he was at his strongest before he was defeated. Rick, man. Well, we gotta head back. Because we're gonna run out of ability to repair our armor soon. Because I gotta make more Shadow Weave. I wasn't expecting it to be that bad. I knew we'd die a few times, but that was disheartening. if my jewel wasn't so quintessential, I'd go my other one because I'd probably do more damage to him in the chaos mode. But the problem is I lose my crit. But you just flew here, I assume. Not gonna lie, the damage ain't damage. It's like, holy, he's face tanking everything, unlike the snake lady before him. Yeah, it's because she was all damage. He's both. He's tank and damage. The tank damage. Ah. Because that's a lot of repair. Let me go ahead and repair all my armor and see how much I'm gonna need for Tam Kings, because we only have like 8 left, I think, now.
This is much better.
Oh, yeah. Dang. Well, oh, crap, that's alright then. Well, Chad, I'm not sure. I don't know what to do now because I'm like, everything I keep coming up with takes me more than one day. Like, it's not nothing we can do on stream right now, I don't think, to make this better. It's not like there's a blood resistance potion that makes you less damage, take less damage from blood attacks. I wish. Yeah, but I'm wrestling with, is there any point anymore? I mean, what's really going to be after him at that point? So I'm like, I don't know. As cool as it would be to beat him and reclaim the name of Dracula for Alucard, I think they made the end of this game a little too tedious. Because once again, comparing it to what it was probably meant for, it makes more sense. It was probably meant to keep PvP from overscaling too fast, right? Like that way, if a team did scrounge fast enough through a match, they couldn't just body Dracula, right? And get the last shard if that is like one of the winning circumstances maybe for the map, perhaps. And it's like, so, but I still think this game is better as a PvE with the sub, with an option to do a PvP mode that's separate. I mean, if I had the ability to stream that tonight, I would. I mean, we can still go play it if we decide to end the stream early. Let me see what Sealy said. So they gave him Solaris tankiness and Snake Lady DPS with Shadow Dude squad speed. Yes, exactly. So from a quick research, it seems 2 players minimum. But 4 players, technically, actually, no. You actually want me to tell you something funny about this game? And Tamkin knows this too, because this is why we were a little worried if we had allowed Crispy to jump in during the snake fight, because she was already doing so much damage. Technically, he'd actually be easier if one of us fought him by ourselves. Because that's the thing. The game scales based on the people fighting him. So because me and Tam King are both there, he's doing more damage, he has more HP, he's probably attacks, he does more skills. Yeah, he gets more moves, and he gets a special passive. I didn't realize until Tam King said it, that it stops happening after one of us is dead. That vampire curse explosion that happens for a passive for his basic, when he's basic attacking you, that doesn't happen when it's just one of us. So that means that he doesn't even get access to that little trolley attack when there's only one person. So technically, this means if I really wanted to beat him, it'd have to be Alucard v Dracula 1v1. Which if I had guns, oh, absolutely, I'd go in there and troll him right now. But I didn't know he was going to be this annoying. I didn't know they had built him where you had to have range if you really truly wanted to win of some sort. Because they probably have, for as far as multiplayer it is, it's probably a 2 melees, 2 range for the 4 team. I bet you. 2 people distracting him, 2 people just constantly bodying him. And then, but for like just me and Temking, one of us would have to be ranged, which I have no weapon to do that with. So like, yeah, it's a problem. I should have knew. Part of me did instinctually kind of really said to myself I should have tried to grind. I just didn't have time. There's a lot. You don't realize like how much you have to grind just to keep your armor up at this point in the game. To get Shadow Weave. So I'm gonna show you like just real quick. I'm not gonna do it, but I'm gonna show you like on the thing up here. So I'm gonna show you how to get Shadow Wave. So you said it's the one at the very bottom right on the right screen, the one that takes that silk looking thing and that blue yarn. Let me move my face so I can show you all better without me having a. There we go. So yeah, so you see that one that has the blue roll of fabric and then the glowing blue yarn. If you look to the left of that, that's what it takes to make the blue yarn. It takes 12 blue mushrooms, 3 wool thread, 2 regular yarns to make only 2 of those. You need 3 of those to make 2 shadow weaves. Now let's take it even further. To make that cool wool thread in the middle of those 3, if you go up here, if you to the right above it, you now need cloth and coarse thread to make that. And to make coarse thread, you need plant fiber and pollen to make that. And to make cloth, you need some sort of leather and plant fiber to make that. So there are 7 processes overall, maybe 8. I didn't count exactly right. It was close. To get to the ultimate goal of just making this. And then that's not the only thing. That's only half of what your armor requires. It also requires bat leather, which bat leather is made by taking pristine leather, which is this one, which is pristine hide and mutagen, turning it into pristine leather, which is 15 to 1. Takes 2 stacks of 15 to make 1. You gotta make all that. Then you gotta take all that pristine leather, combine it with the bat hides you get from the vampires over in the raids, little Stygian raids, to make bat leather in order to make these. Or repair them, as you saw a minute ago. And then these are the same. Is one of these not repaired yet? No. But these 2 weapons take silver, gold, ingots, and those also both. The gold's not too bad. It's just two things melted together. That's not too bad. It's just the resource for gold's a little harder to get. Silver's annoying because silver takes 4 processes total to make it work. You have to grind down bones into grave dust, turn grave dust with whetstones into scourge stones. Take the scourge stones, combine those with ghost crystals, grind those down into what's called spectral dust. Take the spectral dust with the silver ore and make silver ingots. So you see how expensive it is to repair. Like how much time consuming it is. So, yeah. Now, I have just enough where I was able to make a repair and we could jump in and try it one more time. I made sure I had enough for 2 really good tries. Like 2 actual, like we sit down, we lose. If we lose, we come back to the castle, we repair, we get back out there, we do it again. I have enough for that many tries. If he is not beatable tonight, I don't think I'm just going to care. Because I'm not going to spend a whole nother because that'd take me 3 to 4 more days or longer. This is just rough estimate. Not only to get the purple gun that I need, but then build it and upgrade it. So, yeah. And we got Baldur's Gate. We got to dispatch the heroes. We've got to fight in a post-apocalyptic land filled with anthropomorphic lady assassins and bug-like people and things like that. And then there's just Baldur's Gate in general. So it's like we got some better, cooler things coming up. And as much as I love V-Resin, I think it's reaching that limit for me. So, Dracula, we got... Did you repair all your stuff, Tim King? Because I need to know if you need something cooked up. Make sure you repair everything. We're going to try it one more time. Almost wonder if movement speed's going to be better for me than what's called this time. Even though I love my crit, I wonder if movement speed's better right now. Since I don't have any guns. What is it missing? Ah, okay, hold on. So, Shadow Weave is that... Okay, hold on. I know we have enough to do that for sure. Since I need it, I'm going to spread it out. So I'm going to separate this into 2. Take that. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. That was dumb of me. Why am I separating it in there when it won't work like that? Sometimes I swear, chat, my brain. Alright, let's make some Shadow Weave real quick for Tim King's armor. Get him suited back up, and we're going to try to give one more good college try for this. Seems way too different when the boss gets cracked when just one dude added to the fight. That's because they scale it up too much. I wholeheartedly think that this game actually scales up to 4 people when one other person is here. I could be wrong about that. I didn't have Crispy join to see. I didn't want it to be even worse if I was wrong, to be fair. It's like, cause goodness, if this is for 2 people, holy crud. They increase... So they give him a whole extra health bar, essentially, like Sephiroth levels of BS from Kingdom Hearts. So essentially, from what Tim King just read, he gets 100 extra % health per person. So because Tim King here, he has 2 health bars. I like that. I like the subtleties of that. Farseer was like, cause he is right, but I do like the end of that. Farseer said, PoE2 scaling makes sense because you can make your character unbelievably overpowered if you know what you're doing. But Viper can go straight down. But Forge Master is okay. That's funny. Well, Forge Master is more like a scaler, right? He's like a wall to let you know if you're actually doing pretty good. Viper is just there to torment you. But yeah. Making some power cores? Oh, okay. But yeah. Viper's just there to make you feel bad about it. Well, I mean, unless you use one of the other ones, yours is back with Solaris. I mean, I'm gonna try it at least once if he bodies us too many more times. I'm gonna like fight the first 2 times. I'm gonna try a good wholehearted try again of what I have already. If that don't work, I'm gonna switch to that because I want to see if it'll do enough more damage to matter. I don't know if it will, because I'm doing crits more oftenly with my current gem. Like, I get my blood rage quite often. That's what keeps me alive melee fighting him. When I make my mistakes and don't dodge him properly, it's my life steal that's saving me from my blood rage. If I didn't have that, he'd kill me probably a lot more. But, that's why if I had guns, I know I'd have him instantly. Because I know exactly when he's most vulnerable. I've seen it. I know when you get the most shots off on him with your gun. It'd be a longer battle, but he wouldn't hit you if you do it right. The only advice I can give fighting her is never bring a full party. Yeah, that's true. It's too small of an arena. For BG3, I'll be able to join from Tuesday till Thursday. After that, I'll return 2 weeks later on the 27th. You might have done part 1 by then. Yeah, maybe. Depends on how much we do of the other 2 games as well. Like, you'll have to let me know, Celia. If it's easier, I can always do Baldur's Gate Wednesday and start it on Wednesday. Depends on how, I mean, it depends on how late, it should be cross-playable, because, you should be able to bring from anywhere. Or you should be able to join and create a character even though it's PC is what I should say. But, same thing with Farseer's character and all that, too. Whoever wants to join in. I think so. Don't you have it as well, Farseer? Also, with a max party, she spams her old. That's true. Yeah, it's crossplay. What Sealy said, but yeah. Don't you have it as well, Farseer? Or I can't remember. I know James said. What about you, Tam King? Do you have it? So yeah, you should create a character as well. We need to y'all need to all. Well, yeah, but I'm saying join you. You'll have to create one when you join up. Because it'll force you to make a new one. Kind of like V Rising does, to be fair, if you think about it, but. Need to reinstall it? Okay. That's fine. Well, we'll be starting either Tuesday or Wednesday. It's whatever makes it easier for everyone to have a chance to join it. Because I do want everyone who's going to be the main party members, like Farseer, Sealy, Tam King, hopefully James eventually, if I get him on here quick enough. I need someone his next day off because I might have to. Well, no, because I need to create them all at the same time. Man, that's going to be hard. He may have to join in a later part in the story. Like we may have to treat his character roleplay wise that he joined the party later, just because he may not be able to be there. Of course, obviously on the day that we're all going to be able to be there at the same time because of his work schedule and stuff. So. Huh? It is. Oh yeah, it is huge. Well, I think Crispy's on. She's in the chat. That's kind of crazy. Farseer probably knows that, but yeah, it was like that version. Yeah, that first the Helldivers on PC is way too big. I don't know why they made the file size so much larger. They didn't compress. They didn't compress it. Compress it. Can't speak. But luckily they changed that. Wait, I forgot to mention this. Did you know Helldivers 2? Oh yeah, that's what Tam King was just telling me. He literally just told me that on the chat. But yeah, because how big it was. Yeah, they made it way too big. Also, welcome, Crispy. Hello. Oh, hello. Oh, There we go. You. Oh, maybe. I mean, I guess, but don't I get? But I guess the argument I have there. I mean, some computers are going to have this. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to say, count anyone out. But at the same time, let me put this in here so you can repair. At the same time, uh, my brain kind of goes, yes, but most computers are now just SSD in general. So it's like I don't know. No, they're no all. Maybe maybe, but if that were true, they wouldn't have gotten so many complaints. And so I think it was just they thought that was what it was because that's the one thing that most people have because hard drives are actually not that expensive. They're dirt cheap to get compared to like trying to get a GPU. Well, even then they're not that expensive. Trust me, I've seen prices even today. It's like I'll buy a 10 hard drives before I would buy any GPU or any RAM at all. When it comes to anything else. But yeah, I don't know. I just think that and when you buy a computer today, there's no HDDs anymore. No computer you buy or can buy, even in a Walmart, has an HDD in it anymore. They're all dead. So it's like at this point, I kind of have the argument of, yeah, the standard computer has SSD now. So if they're still running an HDD, then that means their computer is over 10, 15 years old at this point, and they never updated anything. Hope everybody joined in nice. No, we ain't doing that with 4 people. I have a heart attack. Two's hard enough. 4 would make it. Well, he'd be throwing 8 blades. He'd have 4 stages. No, that's only on hard, like you said, but still, it'd feel like that though. Yo, Lamito. They deleted a bunch of redundant files for the HDD optimization or something. That's smart too. That's a good way to optimize for HDD as well. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The PS5 Spider-Man did that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is what it should be. Which is what it should be. But like you said, it has to be quick enough to do that.
Yeah. So, are we doing trials afterwards?
I mean, yeah, maybe after the stream.
Yeah.
Maybe. I gotta try
So
to
yeah,
beat
me
the
and
curriculum.
me and Tamking found out that it's kind of random.
Well, it's supposed to be. They're trials. They wouldn't be trials if they were the same trial over and over again.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like the jump.
Yeah, that makes
like
sense.
where the jump scares is and shit.
Oh, Crispy say, be right back. Again, questioning why they still care about HDD optimization is what Farseer said. It's because there technically is still, like Sam King said, there is still people that have them. It's just it's getting to that point where we're now at that apex. I'll use console as an example. It's like when the final vestiges of PS3 go over to PS4 or PS4 over to PS5, right? It takes a long time, but eventually that number gets so small that it's really not viable to even worry about it anymore.
I've been watching some funny videos on YouTube, like trolling people with their own voices.
Okay.
Like they record someone saying hello and then playing it back and making other people respond, and it's so hilarious.
But did you get everything repaired, Tam King? All right, you ready to go try this again? Second verse, same as the first. Time to die. You see, they brute force 32-bit out of use. That's true. I'm tired. Holy crud. I don't have my weapon equipped. Ah, run away. Okay, we're good now. Why am I doing this? Transform in the bat, you goof. Oh, wait, no. I didn't get my potion. I'm in poop. Hold on, be right back, damn gang. I'm an idiot. When you almost were ready, but you forgot to drink. Take a drink of the good stuff before you fight the Lord of Darkness.
I'll see if I can paste a link of one of the videos or so.
Liquid magic.
I doubt it. YouTube doesn't do much of that. What you're talking about on YouTube, and PlayStation's probably even more stricter than they are. So, you're probably. I mean,
it shouldn't be any more difficult than you guys posting the trailers.
I mean, even that sometimes they don't do. But I mean, I mean, you can try it and see if it works.
Yeah.
Oh, I keep forgetting there's something. I want to save it for. Wait, question. How far before Arknight's Infield comes out, chat? Since y'all are following that game more than I am. Or I was. Till now. But I didn't get to look up when it comes out. I did it again, chat. I'm running there instead of flying there. One day I won't be so stupid. One day, chat. One day.
There we go.
Well, Temkin got a different coating this time for his weapon. Alright, because I don't want to have to get... I did better with my big sword. We're only going to go big sword on this one.
I think I managed to post the video.
I'll have to check in a little bit. Oh wait, I gotta put... I gotta put my Dracula. Blood key. Blood key, blood key, blood key. Depends if what Avo put to the true. Because Avo did a little oopsies and it's believed it will come out. Oh, okay. What'd I miss? Oh, no release date yet. Alright, hold on. Let me change back to my other medallion.
Yes, I will embrace this power.
The scent of a bloodkin. You wield a fraction of my power, don't you?
Wait, which one is? Oh, you took the you took the thunder one, didn't you? Yeah, that's the weaker one. Yeah, that one's the one that's more hurt. I mean, it might survive for this, so to be fair.
My first challenger in eons, bearing just a hint of my power. Let us see how you wield it.
Let us see how you wield it.
You will learn to obey.
What? I assume that's you. Okay.
Okay.
As long as that's you.
I saw online that Cairn is going to be released 29th of January next year.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Watch out, he's coming. Oh.
I hope they had a proper
no.
multiplayer with that after all.
No mercy will we grovel.
Oh, that's bad. Oh. Oh yeah, we gonna die. We gonna die.
Does James have trials?
No.
Okay.
Dang it. Alright. Alright, now I'm gonna try with a different amulet. Let's try the soul shard now.
Mystical power surges through my veins.
We're gonna try the soul shard, chat. I gotta move my face back real quick because I can't see my abilities. There we go. If Bacon's character makes it hell the hardest of choice, it requires the toughest of will.
A rare treat in a challenger.
A rare treat.
My legion stands ready for my return. I will not tolerate this delay. There is no escape from your fate. Kneel to my dominion.
Ow. You bitch! I just got out of this. You really do have to be patient. Ow. Oh yeah, great, good job, sir. Oh, that's not good. Nope, that's gonna hit me. Ow.
No mercy.
No mercy. Wow, 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 wow.
Run.
Still waiting for that Schedule 1 to come on PlayStation.
I doubt that'll happen.
Yeah, but they're not the same.
Yeah, they're not that good. I checked them. They look like concept-wise pretty good, but I mean, yeah, but it's not the same game though. That's more of a strategy game. It's not like what Schedule 1 is though. That's why it's actually good. But the copies that are like Schedule 1 no, they're not good at all.
Yeah, like some of them advertise with the fucking same screenshots. And they have completely different
Does
style.
Art not know BG3 shows everything farther? Oh yeah! Oh, I like that Seely's just now thought about this. Hold on, while we jump down here to our demise once more. So, I'm gonna say it again. Slaneshimus. Okay? Remember what I said a long time ago? I wanted a game that rides that line. Oh, we're not turning it on. Oh, we're not turning it on. I was like, I don't play those rules. No one tells me what I do on my streams. I already have my channel settings on YouTube and agreement and all that with the adult thing and all that. So no, there is no
So you
excuse.
still play the music?
No, that's different. That's copyright. That's within law. That's breaking a law. What I would be doing on this wouldn't be breaking a law.
Yeah.
And it's like, even though that is BS how the music industry can do that, but it is still law. So, but,
Damn, I wish Scum would come to PlayStation.
but also
Against them.
Sealy was warning you that private. Oh, I know. No, because I don't want you streaming and accidentally flash. Ain't that gotta get? No, it's not. Everybody has this unusual view of YouTube, unless you have certain things you have not done on your channel or set like I have, then yes, you would get in trouble. Or if you were portraying, so if I were to say, oh, this video is meant for a younger crowd, then that, yeah, no. That can get you in trouble, and then you do otherwise. Because that's false representation. Plus, there's actually a setting inside your profile on YouTube you can set that shows YouTube what your channel is meant for. Which is, no, you can't come in here. He's like, well, no, what I'm saying is you're not strong enough to come in here, and even if you did come in here, you're just gonna make him worse. He's gonna be throwing triple the amount of blades with this way this game works. We're just trying to win this. We're just trying to win this impossible Dracula battle that I don't think we're gonna win with what I have. Not without guns. No, so technically one man. If you really want to fight all these bosses easier, it's always better 1v1. That's the only way to really cheese this game, but I like the co-op in it, so that's why I don't do it that way totally. But yeah, yeah. Then that's fine. I mean, that's cool too. I mean, you don't have to. You can still stay in here and do some things and go around and get some materials if you want. But but uh but yeah, that no, it's still affected by sunlight. It just means you won't get attacked by certain NPCs. Unless you're in the holy city. They can see that. They can see through it. Let's see. Are you gonna put a warning out though? For example, for people from Uma Musume. Oh, I'll say it at the beginning of the stream, and I might add it to the description. But the problem with adding it to the description is, here's the problem with this, and I've learned this on YouTube. No one reads it. Like, how many of you? I'm gonna answer honestly, and I don't mean, and this won't hurt my feelings because I don't think anyone sees it anyways. How many of you knew that I actually changed the description every video?
Other than the fact that you say that you do?
Yeah. Other than that, like how many times you gone in there and seen? Oh, he changed that.
Never.
So that's what I mean. Like, and I'm pretty sure everyone on the channel is probably not reading my description of every video. So no, that's not a description. That's not a description. That's a title. That would be a title. It's like so. It's like so. Realistically, Sealy, you were freaking out too much. It's okay. Yeah. Which because my channel is what's it called? I'm already like that. I'll do it. I can do it. I'll do it in the title because that's where most likely people are gonna see it. But to be fair, and I'm gonna say this out loud for YouTube's perspective, what Tam King just read from the terms and service. Even though I respect the TOS, no one does that. None of these other videos that do the same thing or worse than what I'm gonna be doing by a 10 times thousand don't do that in their titles or any of that. Do you think Joe Rogan said, warning, mature half naked cat girls? It didn't. And it's like, see, and that's the thing is that right there is only going to happen to you if you cause waves. And what I mean by that is violating other TOS rules, like, for instance, saying your channel is meant for kids when it's not. I have mine explicitly set with YouTube that my channel is meant for adults only. So I'm kind of exempt from that. Now, what James say? I don't warn people. See, at least with me, you're gonna get some warning. It'll probably be in the title at best.
Yeah, but how many kids do you think listen to that?
Well, the title you see, like, if you don't read the title, that's kind of silly on you. Like, I mean, like Crispy said, he reads the title. Most people see that. It's like that's easy. I mean, it's the first thing you see usually, besides the picture on whatever the video is. So, oh, you mean go try to fight the thing that gives you bad form? If you want to try, that's up to you. If you want to try, I can't remember how hard that boss was, but that's up to you. Can't remember who it was actually. No, you should be able to teleport with gems. Yeah, yeah, it definitely doesn't stop me from teleporting. I don't know. Are you in bat form or in something weird or whatever? But what did Sealy say? Sealy said, James, you say have a caramel apple. It's just right. It'll be right next to the red little teleporter. It's just a little big chest. It just says large chest. I don't think I renamed it yet. But but yeah, trust me, Chad. I've been planning this for quite a while, and I've tested the waters in other ways. I mean, I technically have games that could be a lot worse than Baldur's Gate. Technically, I'm not gonna lie. You think just certain maybe possible choices and things that could maybe slightly blow up the water is bad in Baldur's Gate? No. See, you've never
Just
seen
think about killing floor. Free.
that wouldn't what? Let me know.
I mean,
No,
there's
no
nudity
part.
and gore and whatever.
I have seen a lot of Killing Floor 3, and what little nudity there is a zombie at best. That's what I'm saying. Like, but I think it's a nasty fat zombie, so no one really cares or notices it. But that's not the same, Lamito.
Yeah.
And it's like that game is not even close. It's like the one thing, and this is why everyone's a little chippy right now, why they're worried about this. The one thing YouTube is touchy on, like Tempting was reading with TOS, is more adult leaned content when it comes to more of a sexual nature. And it's like, but to be fair, there's YouTube's getting overrun by other stuff. But what's up? Yes, yeah, yeah. I mean, I mean, those are less than they. I mean, those are less than there used to be. But Tempting does make a point. There did used to be a rampant surge of videos where it was like
There's a
people
lot
like,
of that on TikTok and shit too.
well, there is, but it's well,
You gay?
you won't see that on YouTube because unless you're watching them, The algorithm is pretty smart. That's one thing I will never hate on YouTube when it comes to the way it filters stuff. It does understand what you're clicking. It does see you. And it does see how many times you click certain things. So if you watch something at least once or twice, it's going to think that you're trying to watch these regularly, at least to a certain extent. So then it'll throw them at you. But the moment you don't do this for a certain amount of time, or if you never click on any of those types of videos, it will never show them to you after a certain amount of time. You'll never see them or know they exist. That's how what they.
Mm.
I mean.
Whoa.
That thing's like, I mean, it's just so hard not to click it. The picture in JPEG is so good. That's what clickbait's called. But no, but no.
Yeah,
Trust me,
like
there
for
is still.
example, for example, the stories on some stories on
All right,
Snapchat
I'm gonna
does
get.
have some pictures of women, and there's no women in the story.
Yeah, that. Well, I mean, there's still some of
Like,
that there.
oh,
That's
I
true,
have
but.
to watch to the end and see if I see some titties. No,
You'll see. See,
there's
yeah,
not any titties.
yeah. You see, this is why I trust YouTube. It either doesn't exist at all, or it's gonna let you know from the very beginning. Because no YouTube video, and this is what I will be manually turning on as well, even though because this isn't technically an automatic, as the other thing Tam King talked about. There's also a button I can toggle on and off. Um, but I am going to technically ride the waters in the beginning to see what it's going to. Because here's the thing, the bot will automatically turn it on for me the way I have it set up too. If it thinks it's reached a certain level of too much, protecting me
Mhm.
and my channel as well. So I will, because it'll let me know in my email and other things. Hey, this has been set to this, and that'll let me know. Okay, this can have to be manually made sure it's turned on each time.
But for example, like Witcher 3,
But huh?
where they don't have genitalia.
I'm pretty sure they do in Witcher 3. I'm pretty sure there is.
No, Gerald doesn't have a dick.
I'm pretty sure. What's her name would very much argue with you on that subject.
Well, I guess it.
Do we see
Hmm?
what? No, we don't see that. We're doing our own. No, we don't see that. It's only for you because you're the one going after that. Oh, that's cool. Hold on. Oh, okay, that's cool. Oh, you're gonna be. That's the hard one. Oh, good luck. Well, I mean, well, no. As long as we're not over there fighting with you, he'll scale for one person, but he's still pretty hard. Yeah, that's yeah. That ain't gonna mean much. And it's like it's what he's gonna do towards the end. It's gonna be. It won't be as bad as when me and Tam King both had to fight him together because there were more of them. Yeah, prepare to be jumped by a bunch of stone angry pieces. But as the why do you think Stellaris? Okay, what did I miss here? So, why do you think Stellaris? Let me read this before we try to fight him again. Why do you think Stellaris console barely got any updates, while PC version gets updates every Sunday? Also, hard not to to prove to you how good your truck on MotorStorm is. I bought your truck on MotorStorm, and I'm saving 200K for the upgrades. You're gonna try to upgrade. Okay. I mean, I have all the highest upgrades. I don't know what you're really gonna change much on it, other than maybe axle height and all that I forgot to do when I did it when I first made that mistake. I mean, that's why I like her, but it kind of annoys me that she's been outplayed by a Volvo. Really makes me upset. Hearing that a Kenworth gets beat by a Volvo just makes me mad. But anyways, I always
A
consider the
vo-
worst case scenario, so I'm worried if you get. It'll be fine, Sealy. You also get 3 strikes in most things on YouTube, anyways. And I have no strikes, and they go away after so many. It's like a probational period. How do I know this? Because I've had one strike, but that was for something different a long time ago. Once again, if you really want a real strike, the closest and biggest thing you're going to get clipped with the fastest isn't even moves or anything like that. It's playing music. If I were to play 4 minutes of Shine Down right now, that's going to nuke this video out of oblivion faster than any boo. And it's just baffling to think that. You'll get punished harder for having some song than flashing somebody on YouTube. That's the world we live in. See, just don't show your waves. Season probably fine, but no one eye thing. I mean, we're gonna take some risks. I do think we're gonna have to flat. Like I said, I'm gonna see what the bot lets me do. This is why I have the bot in the first place. But it should be pretty good. Yeah, yes, but you can't do that with live streams. You are right. There is a way to send it into YouTube and keep it from being flagged and checking it for me. Problem with that is this is why YouTube has never been friendly for live streamers. But I rather put up with the less tools and somewhat problematic things I have to go get around in order to make things work because sometimes YouTube can be complicated, but it works in the end. I'll still rather put up with that than go near anything that says Twitch. I nah. I ain't going nowhere near that burning pile of wreckage that's on fire. It's like YouTube may have its problems, but at least it's safe. Or safer in that comparison. But so better to make all our characters female? That's up to you. I'm not gonna do that with mine because I've done too many female characters. My guy's gonna be a male for the pure fact that if I do a female, then I don't get to have all the options that are before me that are in that game for the male. Especially certain ones. And so, yeah, no. I mean, you don't have to. Once again, it'll be fine, Chat. It's okay. It's calm down. Also, this before if James is still in here, he'll appreciate this. Oh, there he is. Anyways, I got to. Oh, before you go, James. James will appreciate this. Plus, let me say something right now. Your let me say something right now with when it comes to y'all being worried. James's channel exists. I love it to death. James is a great shout out for James. He's a great channel. You should watch him. But he's crazier than I am in some ways. Like you said, he ain't warning nobody. At least I warned you. So the fact that he's still here is, is
Yeah, ask James
it,
how many times
is
many times he has gotten like a
uh,
SWAT team on his door.
uh, I mean, me and James have said this all the time. When you want to test something, you send in Zeech. Zeech is going to test the limits. How deep does this water let me go? But it's like, but that's why I love having James around. Big shout out, James. We'll see you tomorrow, bro. Because I know James is. I think he's gonna be on here tomorrow or Monday, so we might do our co-op for him with him tomorrow instead. Especially if we don't beat Dracula tonight. I don't think I'm gonna put too much more work into this game after tonight. If we don't beat him or even look like we can without guns. Consider it a lesson learned and take the straight and move on. Exactly. So worst case scenario, I have to mitigate around it or just turn the adult filter on at all times manually. There's a way I could do that right now. I do it for Mortal Kombat sometimes. Because sometimes it's weird with Mortal Kombat because of how gory it is. It sometimes gets flagged, but you know what's funny? Doom never did. Doom never gets flagged. Well, you know what's weird about that one though? I guess maybe because it makes it look so realistic in some cases, but well, no. That means you didn't turn it on. It's a manual setting you have to turn on per video. It doesn't. You can't just turn it on permanently.
Do you have a video YouTube channel or something?
He does, yes.
Oh.
Is that you? But that being said, what was I gonna say? It's like I'd have to look in my little settings right now. I'd have to go into my little YouTube studio right now while she's live, and then I have to go in and find it. It's easier to turn it in on the computer. I have to find it on my phone again, but which I will if I need to. But it'll be fine with it there because all it's really going to do is turn it on for you in most cases. Really, this is why YouTube's not as harsh as people think. It's like, really, unless you fight back, here's where you're going to get in trouble with YouTube. If you try to fight them back and say, no, don't do that, but you have no way to prove that it's okay for you to do that against their rules, right? You would basically have to prove to them that you're right, they're wrong. And if you can't, that's when you're going to get messed up. But if you just let them kind of do what they're going to do, whether it be claiming, oh, what happened? Crispy, you there? Oh. Oh. Oh, your weapon might not be high enough. Is it? Did we have purples when we fought? Nix? Well, you gotta understand that is what I mean. Just hold on. So, Tam King, did we have purple gear when we fought Sticks? I don't think no, wait a minute, was I still shooting him, chat? Chat will remember this. Because I remember we died a lot. Was
I
I
think I'm
still
gonna
using
jump
my...
off.
Oh, well, we were about to wrap it up after we tried this fight so
Oh,
long.
okay. I thought you were gonna keep on.
Well, we're gonna do this fight at least once or twice. I've got 30 minutes left on this potion to give it one last little good try.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for so you can hit me up for Outlast after.
I mean, but let's see. Let's see. Let me read chat, and then we're gonna commence. You missed my previous comment.
I'm a little confused. Is it Crispy or is it talking?
Oh yeah, I can just edit out. No, that's Tam King talking.
No. I mean, his username is talking.
Yeah, that's Crispy. Well, I mean, it is token on here, but that's Crispy.
Oh, okay. I didn't know who you were talking to when you said Crispy.
Farseer, you're going Paladin, right? I am, is what Farseer said. All right, we're gonna try to commence this chat. We got 29 minutes on this potion. Let's see what we can do. Ready, Tam King?
The scent of power, unmistakably mine.
Let's see if we can survive this.
To return it to me.
Well, see you in a half an hour then.
Well, yeah, 28 minutes, but yeah, I mean, if you want, you can just stay in here and just chill.
Run,
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna watch some YouTube video.
Ah, okay.
So. Yeah, what was it called?
What are they called again? To be fair, you'd be better with AI generated ones. This is gonna say a lot about me right now. I don't care if it gets me killed. I just want to look up a decent channel that's music based, but has some good like AI generated art. That's all I'm gonna say. Look up waifu and chill.
Oh, instead of Netflix and chill.
Yeah, but it's called waifu. It's just on YouTube. Yeah. It's a channel. It's called that.
Waifu.
Yeah, waifu and chill.
Oh, okay.
They do like AI generated little chill music that you can listen to with a chill background. That's all I'll say. Made strapped completely in purple, purple satin. That's my code word for it.
Okay. Well,
see you in a bit. I'm not far behind. All right, you have a good one, Lamito. Yep, there I am. I'm dead.
It's not the end.
And see, I could be a cleric to heal, but I want to make life harder on people. First he was like, we're gonna make this difficult. No, I'm asking since if you're going paladin on the good side, then I need to express a paladin on the toxic side for some dynamic between our characters. Y'all gonna create a war inside of our own character design, and we're just gonna end up killing each other. But, but yeah, this game gets pretty hard, crispy, towards the end. That's why I don't think we're gonna totally finish Dracula at this point, because I'm gonna need guns just to beat him.
The power of my blood.
We can't beat him with melee so far. It's just been a fight against the annoying.
My blood.
And I'm not gonna cheese him by having us 1v1 him.
It will only serve my
not for just for the stream's purpose.
Fleeing will not save you.
I like how he went for you.
Run, little whelpling. Kneel to my dominion.
Ow. Did not dodge that time. Ah, you. Damn it. Oh, wow. Yeah, wow. Okay.
You will learn to obey.
Yeah, I just think they made this too hard for more than one person, or two people. I think 2 people is just too awkward of a number for this game. Because what happens a lot of the time is not only what happened to you just now. What happens a lot of the time, especially with me, when I'm running around away from him, I'm getting hit by things you're dodging that I'm just trying to come back in to help you. But because the battlefield's so big and I can't see y'all sometimes, I'm running into a blade coming off screen. And I'm like, this is why it needs to lock on, so it can keep him always in view so I know what I'm running into. Me having to constantly hold L2 and constantly rotate the camera myself is the worst. It's for the lore or not the lore! Yes, you're right. Although, I have an idea. I might create a character close. Sealy? Are you trying to get this character lost in a goblin camp?
An uninvited guest.
It's like, what's that? It's a tail on the team.
Welcome.
Oh, look, when we get in this goblin camp, just make her laugh while she makes a right. Oh man! All right, let's do this.
The powers you bear belong
I'm having more fun just chatting with chat than I am fighting Dracula.
destiny.
This game's kind of reached its point for me at this point. Oh, ow.
On your knees.
Oh, right, I forgot I had the explosion on there. Oh, you! Oh, dumb self.
Grovel before your king. A vortex of blood.
Oh no. Bad timing, ow.
Flee, not say kneel and die. I am the ghost of your fears.
No, I almost dodged it. Oh, he summons a shadow when you're alive. I'm dead.
I cannot go on. Kneel to my dominion. No mercy.
Ah. Something tells me Argnott regrets Solaris the Immaculate.
This cannot be the end.
Regrets killing. I do. I wish I could bring his power level here. Feel like I would do a better job. Alright, 22 minutes. We might not hold for the 22 minutes. I don't know. This drives me nuts now. Either that or I make Demon King Goldtree character with the Tiefling race. And since Goldtree is a goddess of light, the paladin aspect still fits. Okay, that I'm more accepted of. I don't I gold ship on the team would be fine. I will accept a gold ship. Alright, Dracula, get down here. We're gonna do this again.
My blood pulses within you. No matter. It will only serve my victorious return. You will learn to obey. There is no escape from fate.
Getting rid of the wolves. I'm coming. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. So you saw that, chat. I was about to come in there. I got hit by both those blades because I could not see them. It should not do that. No game should ever allow attacks off screen like that. Or not make it where the camera doesn't rotate, where I can lock on and keep everything in view. How did that hit me? Yeah. I do think that sometimes some of the attacks you can't sidestep, even though when you try. Some of them I do think they do auto trace you, or what do you call it? Auto track you.
There is no escape.
Which is why I don't think, yeah, I'm dead. Which is why I don't think we're gonna do this, because I think they made this too trolly at the end. They made this either where you're only going to beat this by yourself with max equipment, because he'll do less attacks. You won't have to worry about that cheese passive he gets with all his basics. The only thing he'll really kill you will be those blades. It's like, and there's probably less of those, or that maybe they're just not as aggressive. I don't know. But it's just strange. You either have to have a team of 4, 2 people to distract, even though he'll have a lot more HP. You need to have a team of 4, 2 to distract, 2 to shoot from a range. Or me and you both need to have range to beat him in this situation. Since we're an awkward number, we both definitely need some sort of range in order to win. But like I said, that would take me another 3 days to pull that off at minimum. Because I have to go grind out the Stygians, get enough to buy 2 different range, hope both of them are decent at least with their passives. I don't care what their imbuement is. That doesn't bother me. The imbuement or whatever, chaos, chill, don't matter. It's their passives. Because the passives on both my twin blade and my sword are super good for my build. So I would need some sort of crit chance with those guns in order for them to hit the same strength as this sword, but me not having a melee with him. Yeah. Because there's so many times you could just shoot him and he's nothing he could do about that. But I don't have guns that are strong enough to hurt him. So. Yeah, they made him too much like a Diablo boss, I agree. Let's say, what's the point in grinding this much to defeat Dracula when the game ends with him without PvP? Well, that's another thing. I think that's why he's so hard, right? He's hard because they knew that more originally planned, they're meant to be other clans vying to kill Dracula. Is originally where it was meant to be. So that's why I think he's amped up so much too, but it's too much. It's way too much. But so you want to try one more time, Tempe, or are we calling it? Alright, we'll do one more since we already got it. I still got 17 minutes on this. But I agree with you, Seeley. I do think that's why I think this game has reached its limit for me. Like, I did all the fun stuff. We killed most of the bosses. I built a good castle. I still want to build the secret project, which we'll do tomorrow. I'm still going to get on here to build our other castle. That at least I can still do for the fun of it. And that'll bring this to a good, positive kind of closing to this game.
There is no escape from your fates. Grovel before your king. Flee will not save you. On your knees. No mercy.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, I need to get away from it for a second.
Run, little whelpling.
Oh, of course he went for me.
To my domain. Fleeing will not save you. Feel the heartbeat of your tomb. You will learn to obey.
Shit.
There is no escape.
Oh, crap, I forgot to dodge. Ah, damn it. Another thing, once again, if I fought him like 20 more times, that's just rough estimate. Eventually I'd learn him, but once again, I don't want to put in that much time. That's a couple more streams for that. It's like, man, his mechanics make sense, but it's just you do so little damage versus how much he does to you when he does hit you. It's crazy. I like his voice, but man, was Beowulf Boss 100 times more fun than this. Yeah, I agree with that. Simon was more fun than this, and he was generally kind of difficult in the beginning as well, but he was a fun difficult. His made sense. And remember, technically, he can beat this guy. This is why I wish you could have servants follow you and you could have the heroes become servants. I'll just go get Simon and bring him with me. And wait, that's cheating! Like, no one told me I couldn't. I saw another vampire from your universe do this. His name was also Alucard. That's still cheating! I find it criminal how early Belmont was. He's nowhere near as strong as Dracula in this game. He's not, which is kind of disappointing as well. I do agree with that. I do think that he should have been the secret end boss after Dracula. Oh, man. Alright, we got... I guess one more try. Might as well give it... Alright, I'm gonna focus, chat. I'm gonna stop talking on this next one. Before we jump down, hold on. When we go in there, Temp King, don't jump down yet. Or if you do, don't trigger him yet. I'm gonna get a sip of my eggnog, and I'm gonna take a minute here for a second. I'm gonna take camera away just for a second. And I'm gonna focus, and I'm gonna embrace the Slayer in me, because if I can't do it after this level of focus I'm about to do, yeah, this game just made it too uphill until your muscles can keep up with it. Knowing you'd Ardna, you'd bring Beowulf, Serpent Queen, Solaris, and Solaris the Immaculate, and that abomination dude. Probably. What we say, Tapcake? What? Weird. Let's see what mine is. Hold on, let me come back for a second, chat. Strange. 1475. Mine are all the same. That's weird. Strange. That is weird. I don't know what's causing that. Hold on, 1 second, chat. Almost ready. I don't know what's causing that. That is very odd. Alright. Alright, let's just do this. Alright.
My legion stands ready for my return. I will not tolerate
I
this
decline.
delay. Run, little whelpling.
Okay, get me on that one. Hold on, wait for it.
No mercy for the weak. Kneel to my dominion.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, they run in like what's it called, arc. Like, they will track you to a certain extent if you get too close, but if you stay kind of away from them, they kind of ignore you. Ah, I thought I could back and forth that. I did not. Whoa. Ah.
No mercy for the weak.
There we go.
Feel the heart of your doom.
Oh.
Run, little whelpling.
Oh, okay, so that one bent back on me. I was too close.
On your knees.
Oh, how did... Okay, now that was the...
Ghost of your
he hit me while behind him? I dashed! Well, that might kill me. Oh, nope, not quite.
kneel to my dominion. Feel the heartbeat of your doom. Run, little whelpling.
I didn't want to use my veil, so I just took that. I'd rather have it for that. That wolf attack is very hard to avoid.
You will learn to obey. Kneel and die. I am the darkest of the powers.
Woo, you don't have this time.
You are a
Oh shit! No, 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 no! I need to get Tam King. I need to get Tam. I need to get Tam King. I need to get Tam King. Oh shit! Come on, 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 come on! No, 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 no! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Feel the bloodstorm's tide. It is too late to beg for you.
Oh, you have to stay in the circle, Tam King. Oh no! Oh, what in the what is that? Ow! They said homing on them. Ow! Alright, well... well, I mean... I'll take that. I fought that. I'll take that my Doomslayer mode worked accurately. I mean, for what? I managed to get him all the way to second phase. I still think that fight is BS, but that's still, I could beat him if I fought for several bunches of tries, but nah. Also, what is this passive I have now? What is that? Spell charges. Oh. How did I get those? What? That's not even my build. How am I getting spell charge? It must be from my soul shard doing that. Well then, wow. He leveled up the bulls. He did. He 100% did. I got Tam King up. He's like, what in the world did you get me up into? But I think. What do you think, Chad? Do we leave it like that? I think we. I mean, I think that was a pretty in its own right. I mean, I'd still have to go back to the castle no matter what. But in its should we leave it at that? And in its own right, just let it go, or try him again tomorrow, at least once. Now, I will see if I can before tomorrow. If we do want to try to do that, this means I might not get to build the secret project, because I will not take this past Sunday. As good as this game is for a stream, since we got Baldur's Gate coming up. Yeah. He was like, oh, you were enjoying the game, right? Phase 2. You got bigger wings than you have to. He does for now. He has my powers. What do you expect? That is cool, though. I do feel like I embraced more of true Alucard. Like, I actually showed him, nah, you ain't a real Dracula. And once you, and this is with most games, he is beatable once your instincts get enough of it. It takes a different rate for everyone in what I'm talking about, but as you lose eventually to each boss, every loss is just like that little game that I saw. It's an indie game called the Dark Queen's Throne or something like that. It's where you play a boss. Like, you don't play the character. You play the boss of the tower that the hero keeps ascending to the top and dying and resetting and trying again. But as you kill him in different ways, he learns what you do. And he eventually is harder for you to actually even hurt him. Like a person like me or you, as we learn bosses, whether it be Elden Ring or whatever, we eventually learn how to avoid their attacks and just destroy them. Where they just become weaker over time, one could argue, in a way. And that's what that little indie game plays out, which is so cool. There's two different endings in that game. There's the one where you eventually are destroyed by the hero, and then there's one where if you know what you're doing and you understand how to trick the AI, you can actually beat him enough where he will actually give up. And then there's a third special ending where if you just stand there and just don't fight him, and his character will realize you're not even trying and give up, and eventually realize it's not worth it if you're not going to fight back, and then just leave. And so, let's fly back to the castle. But But in that same sense, from the hero side, that's what I would do. That's what my brain was doing. That's why now I made it to phase 2. Because I absorbed enough of his hits instinctually that my brain went, okay, I know how to dodge that now. That shouldn't be a problem. Those guys are really slow. I can just turn into bad ones. Hey, there's actually a what's it called going on down there right now. But yeah, eventually because I learned it. Now I had the reason why I died is I didn't know what I was doing. Now I dodged most of it into whatever that world, that BSy little auto tracking little bolts of blood that were shooting at me. I'm not sure what you do with those, but I managed to realize how everything else worked because I realized trying to leave the crystal damages you. The ones that he spawns, those little blood crystals, that's why you got to break them and kind of fight him in it, almost. But you got to break them fast so you have room to dodge his AoEs. Like that fire pillar thing he started doing. It's like, bro. So, I'm gonna let y'all vote what you'd rather see for tomorrow's last little episode of V Rising for this. Since it is getting late, I don't want to go too late with the stream either. Viper boss is just never fight her with a team. Yeah, Viper. I mean, even Viper's manageable because once again, like you said, even though she's annoying and there to torture you, PoE 2 lets you have your character become way stronger. Like you can become strong enough that it is something that can actually hurt her. It's more of just her attacks are trolling. But she takes damage. That's my problem with Dracula. It took me that long to get him to phase 2 because of how much HP he has with just me and Tam King. Because he gets 100% more HP per person. So I essentially took half of 2 life bars down. I essentially took down the first life bar. And if you've ever played Kingdom Hearts, you'll get what that kind of what that's like. There's other games that do it too, but Demon Soul forces you to learn quickly because in that game, if you die too much, the enemies become more and more stronger. Which is strange. I always thought that was strange in Demon Souls, but it made sense for its lore and what it is. It actually punishes you for dying in that game. This is why methodicalness in Demon Souls games has always been a thing for me. You'll see me do this, even though it doesn't do that in Code Vein, at least not in the first one. But yeah, but it was a pretty. Once again, it's doable if we had another 2 to 3 days to put into it. We could definitely beat him, but we only have tomorrow. So I'm gonna let y'all decide what would you rather do right now. What would you rather see for tomorrow, so I know what I'm prepping for tonight and in the morning, or once I get back from church. Do you want me to build the secret castle? I'm gonna go. Let me go over there and show you where it's gonna be. Nothing's up there yet, so it's not gonna spoil anything. I've just gotten everything leading up to it ready to go. So I'm gonna go over here and show you guys what I'm working with. Sadly, the sun's out. It just came out. It's an inconvenient time to show this. But so down here, you know what this is? This is my garden. This is where I harvest all my plant stuff. But this is where the project's gonna be. It is going to run from this side. Now, I'm going to have 3 different entrances to make it more convenient because the game, you'd have to run up here, run all the way over here just to get to the entrance of the place, and it would shrink down how much space I would have to create it. So there's going to be a door at this stairs and a door on the other side where there's stairs leading up over there. And then I'll build everything in the middle and create an extra doorway for just for the sake of aesthetic on the front of it over here, beyond this wall. What's funny is the layout of this wall is actually kind of somewhat already what I had in mind for the shape. Just to make me able to fit all the rooms in it on the first floor and then build the second floor on it. Because if we do only that, I can do that in a day. And this is how much resources I've been slowly saving up. This place is stacked with bricks and planks. Like, I can build quite a plethora of walls and ground and rooms and stuff like that. I made sure we had enough. Plus, there's some blood over here if it's needed. Some grave dust, a little bit of grave dust is needed. Plant fiber. Where is it? And a little bit of gem dust for like certain types of floors. So that's ready to go as well. Mostly as well. I'd probably get a little bit more before I would do it, but that depends on what y'all rather see. Because if you rather see the fight and just see if we can conquer Dracula, then I'll save our creation for another type of game that lets me do that. Excuse me. Arnon, where's O'Geary? I think she's in the stables with Digital, I'm pretty sure. It's normal. That's not the right teleporter self, it's the purple one. Oh, yeah, see? Safe. See, O'Geary's safe. She's got the Everwatcher watching over. Don't worry, Digital will never let O'Geary out of her sight, so she'll always be safe. Anyways. Alright, so. Yeah, but if she gets invincible mode, our Arcane sting you 100 times in a row. That's true. Or if her AI glitch out and Arcane sting, Arcane wrath 30 times. I have seen that. I don't like that it can do that, but I have seen it do that. I think it did that on me and James once, didn't it? Where she just spammed her ult. She was just like, Arcane! And I was like, should it be allowed to do that? Is that supposed to happen? Say, oh God, how long has she been there? I would have thought you would have moved them. No, they've been there since. Wait, when did we put them in there, Temp King? Well, how many episodes was that ago? When we put both the horses in the stables together? I think it's been at least 3 or 4. So she's been in there for at least 3 to 4 episodes worth. So this is, and not including all the time that I'm on here grinding off camera. So a while. Despicable. I think she did. I think she did that when you were close to winning. Oh yeah, she did. I know what you're talking about. I had 2 conversations going on in my head right there. Yeah, she did. From what I remember, it was towards the end. We almost had her, and then she glitched the heck out and just started spamming. Like the whole fight, she'd been pretty normal, and doing the attacks the AI always does in certain orders. It doesn't have a specific order. It does randomize the attacks, but it's not supposed to randomize like. In that case, I think it was 12 times in a row. It was something like it was enough that your brain recognizes something's wrong. So I was like, oh no, what's happening? Oh no. You could see my panic probably in that stream too, from what I remember. I bet probably I didn't see it because I didn't watch it back, but I bet you if you watch my face, I bet you're probably seeing the panic slowly develop in my eyes going, what's happening? Like, but either way. Temkin, you already got back in your coffin and already went back to sleep? Did you repair all your stuff? Okay.
This is much better.
Go ahead and do that as well. I'm out of gold. Well, I'll melt it down off camera. So let's vote, chat, so we can get towards start voting, so we can try to wrap this up here soon. Let's head upstairs and into here. We're gonna sit down in front of the fire and enjoy our ending little Little fireplace. I do remember they nerfed her. They did have to nerf her because they said that she was doing certain things too much. No cred. And then, they also nerfed. He also, turned into, was it Narf or whatever? Thundercat. They nerfed, they also had to nerf her damage as well. Oh, okay. Oh, I was about to say, didn't know if Crispy wanted to join us for Outlast or something. I couldn't hear him in the chat. But they did have to nerf her as well, so they made her weaker, as far as damage, I think, if I remember correctly, or something like that. She was wiping everyone, yeah. I think they changed it because they realized the completion rate for that area was terrible. Because she was keeping people from getting through that. She was like the wall before to get to the next area for your leveling and your equipment you needed. So if you couldn't get past her, you were kind of boned, to be fair. But I do appreciate how difficult the fight is. I do think they made her too insane. See, by the way, why did you want to know for the infield release? You doing something special in 2026? I forgot to ask. Well, I assume it's next year. That's why I was asking. That the Arc Knight infield release is probably next year. And I have another question. How many characters in that game versus its original game are going to be from the original game? I'm trying not to divulge who I think my character would have been. Or one of my characters. Because from what I've seen, it looks like a strategy game. It's weird that I've never known about this game. Like, it looks like almost a front mission, top-down kind of anime, little cheapy looking strategy game. But as far as the combat, anyways. But that's gonna involve spoilers. It'll be fine. I mean, you won't unless someone else here cares about spoilers. Then that's. I mean, if Farce here cares about spoilers, then maybe just send it to me on Discord then. Like if this is gonna spoil it for someone in chat. So yeah, I see. That's what I thought. Infield's not a strategy game though. This will be more like a hack and slash shooter, right? I mean, I'd be fine with a strategy as well, but I figured it was different from what I saw. But I'm curious. There's a certain character I'm hoping is infield because I have instantly gone. Well, I know who one of my characters would be. One of them's definitely the guy that was in the song for the opera, the Phantom of the Opera one. That one's definitely not one of them, but that's not the one that intrigued me. That's not the one that made me go, oh, maybe I would like Arc Knights after all. If the infield has factory building too. Oh, that's cool. See, that sounds cool. Especially what I've seen, if it has all the crazy characters, or at least eventually we'll have all the crazy characters that are in the other one. I'm kind of down for that. That seems pretty dope from what I've seen so far. You see, I just want the Umas, is what Farseer said. And Farseer's only got the Umas right now. I do want the Umas too, but Arkfield has now caught my eye. I'm now paying attention. Especially after the music I've heard, I'm like, I have to at least go just check it out just for that alone. When you take that much time to create a song that in-depth for every single one of your characters, especially when you're trying to really tease them, which is why I do believe that joke is true. It's a music company making a video game, because it puts more attention, I feel like, in the music than anything else. But if you do it right, I'm not against that either. You see, there are Uma characters in Arc Knights? Wait, what? So they're a horse. I guess that makes sense. I've seen a bunch of other subspecies already. There's like dragons, like there's like we call it what was the other one I saw? There's like dog-like people. There's like I maybe that one I saw might have been one of the Uma ones. There's like reindeer. There's rats. But but you know, you see, the game takes place. So maybe the character might not be in there then. It might be different characters. But I'm still interested no matter what. Because if they did that good with the other game, I assume Infield's going to be pretty banging. But we'll see. I'll definitely check it out. They're called Karantas. They also have a subspecies that. Oh, that's like a Pegasus. Okay. No, Farseer, they can still be in the game, but not but not in the way you think. I mean, even if they're not in there at first and they add them later, I'm down with that too. Also, I assume original Ark Knights is a mobile game, right? From what I've seen. I don't know if I'll play too much of the original, but I might download it on my tablet and play it for fun when I'm not playing Uma. See if I can get that character just for that one, just for him, and that's it. Then my life is complete. At least until Enfield. See, because Ardna wants to know. I can't tell you how to. Do you care if I can tell you how? Oh, I can tell you how to. Huh? Oh, how would you? I mean, I want to know. If I could get older, I assume I'd have to have them in the original Ark Knights game. Is what I assume. What? Sealy, stop being vague. I have no idea what you're talking about. How the OG characters from Ark Knights can still be an infield. Well, I assume it's just some sort of cool mechanic that you can do a crossover maybe or something like that. Maybe if you have them in the other one. Which then would give me a reason to play the original. Alright, well, let us know, Celia, and then I'm gonna wrap this up. Like long-lived species like the Sakaz, aka demons or Dracos, can be in the game since they can live thousands of years. Well, I mean, that's only for that species, though. But either way, if they have a mechanic for it, it'd be cool. If they don't, then we'll just take whatever they give us for that one. I'll still probably play the original, just see how he plays in the original, even though they're going to be a different style of game. But I'm sure they'll have a character similar to him in the new one, I imagine, somewhere down the road. So. Ardon never told us what species he's looking for. I'll give it away too much if I tell you this. One, I don't know how many of his species there are. Two, if I tell you the species, because I don't know their name in game, I'd have to give you the real life equivalent. That also would give it away. So no, you don't get to know unless he ends up being an infield. Because I won't be able to stream the old one unless it's like on PC. So. Forget it, I'm just gonna tell you guys, since to get the info in game, you need to have been in the end game stage. And I don't think Farseer would get to, that point. Then how would we know? That's a good point. I don't know. I mean, how long till it comes out? Do we know? We know 2026 is. Do we know a month? How many months do I have? Well, we'll do whatever it takes. I'm trying not to drop hints accidentally. My brain wants to make jives and little jovey little punches like I like to do. But I'm going to give it away if I do that. Let's see. You have to read operator files and snip bits and piece it together. But that wouldn't tell me if they're actually going to be a playable character in the future, though. See, you lost your minds. Like, that's lore-wise, that's good. But it doesn't mean anything if the developer don't put a mechanic in there for it. If it's not a long-lived, he might be dead. He might be. But maybe his I was gonna say that, but that might be that. Maybe his children lived on. I don't know if he had any children because I don't know too much about the character yet. I just know he looked really awesome and I just knew. Y'all know me with games. I know. When I see a certain character, I know, and I'm like, yep. That character clearly is the character I would have. You just know when you know. You know, as they say, when you know, you know. Anyways, oh my gosh, I'm just gonna tell you. Well, do that, Celia, because we gotta end the stream. We're drawing it out too long. Also, y'all did not vote. That's also more important than this, too. Vote now. Tam King, you vote too if you want to vote on this. Do we want to try to beat one more time to beat Dracula tomorrow? Or do I build the special project tomorrow? I mean, if I grinded the rest of the night, I might be able to get... I'll just have to be not picky with whatever purple gun it gives me. There's one in there, but that one I'm not going to accept. I'm going to buy one more to give it one more chance to give me something. But... do you want a gun, or were you going to do bow? I mean, guns are faster. They're the fastest one. And all of them stop you moving when you shoot. Keep that in mind. That's why the guns to me are the better ones out of all three. But so in the world of R9, there's a hyper technology by the name of Organite. It is a crystallized version of information in the world of game originals can affect people. Special project. I don't want this game to end with unyielding rage. Alright, that's probably a good point. Alright, yep, then we'll do special project, because that's what Tam King said. I'll see, unless, like, the fate changes its mind and I get some crazy stuff before tomorrow. But otherwise, we're going to plan to build the special project. And then that'll be the end of V Rising for this series. I'll have it and still play it with other people like Crispy and Tam King, and we can do some co-op here and there for fun of it. And maybe experiment with some stuff or stuff like that. But, otherwise, I think the BG3 will be very soon. Very soon. Monday is going to be Uma Musume, but... It's infected, it's diagnosed as oropathy. It's basically rock cancer. Where it eats away the body once anyone Organite records their data. Oh wow, okay. That's translation. These crystals can bring copies of people back. So if the operator has been infected by Organite at any point, it will be recorded to the sea of information housed within the digital universe. Alright, cool. That's all I read it, but hopefully that means that'll be the excuse they bring them into the game or something like that. Really, at the end of the day, though, that's the lore, right? That's just the lore. The developer can still choose to be like, nah, we're not bringing hardly anybody back, except for like money wise. They're like, who are the most popular ones? That'll be what most of them probably do. But hopefully, we'll see. But either way, so the OG characters can be brought back, but as clones, so that's cool. But yeah, so it just means we just have to hope, and then they would decide to bring certain characters back. Once again, I don't know enough about this character, and I don't want to spoil it right now. I'll post the song, because his song was on their little thing that Sealy linked to me, with all the music and all that on their YouTube channel. So I did find, that's where I found it and went, what is this? And the song immediately, not only his character, the picture, and all the other characters around him, and then the song and the way it's sung, I'm like, yeah, I love this character. There's many red-haired operators in the game, are not. I already know that, but that's not what this is, though. I saw there was a lot of red-headed characters, but there's always going to be a lot of red queens. Red queens are everywhere. But I don't know. I'm really drawn to like really specific styles of character now. Like as far as my character is concerned. Because like I said, the end of this year is the beginning of the age of truly like the character I want to really show forward now. Guardian Core wise. For my lore, which is now Jared, the main character. AKA the one based on me. So, we are going to be, well, based on other things too, but ultimately the character's based on me. Like Tam King ascertained and other things. but I'm going to be focusing on that character more coming towards this year. So, we'll definitely have plenty of Red Queens still, as always, on the channel, but yeah, we're going to be locking into some more specific paths now. Baldur's Gate's the beginning of that, by the way. The character in that is going to be Jared. That's why it's going to be hilarious. That's it. By the way, Farseer, was that summarized explanation? I neglected a lot of context. I'm telling you, the world building of Arknox can fill multiple. Oh yeah, I don't doubt it. I could definitely tell you, I definitely got that feeling when I saw it. It's got like almost Warhammer levels of. It could write books about this, animes and stuff like that. Also, Arknox, I bring bad news. Darius surpassed my Top Gun. That's all right. He hasn't met the true Doctor yet. That's why I want to focus on Uma too, because it's time for the Doctor to take her rightful place at the top of the castle until the Empress returns. So, gonna be a lot of Uma in between certain episodes coming this next week. So, but I hope everyone has enjoyed. Tomorrow we're gonna work on our special project unless fate says otherwise, and because James I think is here tomorrow too, so we might just jump. You might end up just doing a co-op with James and just having more of a fun, chill Sunday. And go into Uma on Monday and begin our path Tuesday and the rest of the week. Like I said, the gate opens, we dispatch the heroes, and we face an insect-filled with like demon and like ethereal rock people in a strange land as well. That is going to be our special guest towards the middle of this week, probably, depending on if everything goes as planned. But either way, Arknauts has a representation for every. Oh, nice. I don't know if you noticed, but the song I sent you said something about Victoria in the game. Victoria's great. Oh yeah, Great Britain. That makes sense. Which lions and Dracos rule over. Yeah, I noticed that. I mean, like I said, it seems like it's pretty cool. If he surpasses all of us in the future, it doesn't count. He had an unfair long time ahead start in wisdom. That's true. But all it takes is time and being able to sit and actually play it. To be fair, he's just probably got a lot of time he's able to commit into Umo right now. I just haven't. So that's why I'm not even caught up to you and Sealy, really, truly, to be fair. Because I just haven't had time to sit down and Uma. But soon. So I hope everyone's enjoyed. We will hope to see y'all tomorrow with whatever our episode is. Big shout out to Tam King for joining in tonight and joining in for the co-op. And of course to Crispy Bacon for joining in as well in the chat. And also to Lamito joining in earlier as well. We're also going to, what Lamito was talking about earlier, what we're going to be playing at some point. We are going to have some late Halloween, kind of probably should have done this on Halloween, but some late Halloween ventures that are going to come for some side, some side videos are going to be pretty fun for everybody. So you get to watch us scream like children and run away in terror. It's like, so, we'll be doing that. Also, maybe a zombie game will make a miniature appearance as well. That we're also got as well. So, but y'all have a good one. Tam King said, GG, y'all. Get 3 evil natures that specifically target him, and he's cooked. That's true. Could do that. Celia, I know you. You're telling me you're on this side until he fields a tail. And immediately then that nature is hitting the front. Yeah, that's why that's why only the doctor can set the fate in her hands. But anyways, I plead the fifth, is what Celie said. Anyways, peace and love, everybody. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I hope to see y'all tomorrow for whatever we may be doing. And until then, thank you, everybody. Until next time, bye, Crispy, bye, everybody. Bye, Celie, bye, Farseer. Bye, and bye. Does everyone say bye to Tapcake? Bye, everybody. Till next time, everyone. Till tomorrow. Bye. My voice died. Till next time. Bye.